Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning. If I could have your attention, please. Great to see you all. Welcome to the Harcourt's Holmwood auction room. My name is... So I can hear my... it's an echo, so somebody's got the live stream going there. And no, we'll just let it run. Okay, cool. Hey, welcome to the Holmwood auction room, folks. It's a pleasure to say hello to you. My name's Kyle Seibert. I'm one of 3 auctioneers working with you today. Dashing Daniel Pingelli, bodacious Bridget Andrews. My colleagues will be working with you today, and on behalf of our Managing Director, Tony Jenkins, our CEO, Kyle Sutherland, and the wider Holmwood Group, it's wonderful to have you here. Now, the first thing we do on a Wednesday morning is to thank and acknowledge our property owners who are here with us today. We certainly appreciate and respect the fact that you've got choice when it comes time to list your property. We're delighted that you've chosen to list with Holmwood, and we wish you the very, very best here today. To the bidders and the buyers, we extend a similar sentiment. You know, this is a great place to buy real estate. It is cash, it is transparent, and most importantly, it is unconditional. And I say that's important because, of course, if we don't sell property here in the auction room, we pass property in, and you do lose that exclusivity of opportunity. We then have to offer the property to the wider market, and that includes those buyers who are in conditional situations. My colleagues will confirm that competing with pesky conditional interest is never ideal, so we would encourage you in your bidding here today. Now, the team is here ready to work with you, help you in that endeavour. This here is Nicola Cray, our Island 2 branch manager, auction scribe today, I suppose you could call it, taking notes of the bidding. And this is Hayden Broadbelt, Fendleton branch manager, business owner, and auction floor manager. These individuals will keep a close eye on proceedings. If you have questions about paperwork, if you need help with bidding strategy, if you have questions about paperwork, please sing out to one of these two. They'd be more than happy to assist you. Now, in just a short moment, we're going to offer you an excellent catalogue of real estate. In the case of each property, the listing agent will have furnished you with the necessary documentation in your preparation for today. That includes the auction contract. And if you've perused the auction contract, which I assume you have in being here today, you'll see the conduct of auction towards the bottom of the front page. Those are the rules by which we operate here in the auction room, and they apply to all but the first auction today. So from lot number 2 and beyond, if you are here to bid and buy, please pay attention. The vendors have provided us with confidential reserve prices. Now, subject to the reserve price being reached or breached, the highest bidder, whose bid we accept, will be the lucky new owner. If the bidding doesn't quite reach that reserve price, it's not the end of the auction. Our practice is to pause. We move into one of our meeting rooms with the highest bidder, and we offer that person the opportunity to purchase the property. This is really crucial, ladies and gentlemen. On the odd occasion, during that discussion outside of the room, our sellers may say to us, look, Kyle or Dan or Bridget, we're happy with this negotiated price. We'd like to withdraw the property, sell it to that individual, and without disclosing our reserve price. So they have the right to withdraw the auction from the auction room. My advice to you to avoid disappointment in that regard is just make sure you hold the highest bid at all times. Now, as auctioneers, we can nominate the increments by which the bidding is raised. We can refuse bids if we feel they're not in the best interests of our owners. If there is a disputed bid, we'll just go back to the last undisputed bid, or otherwise the auctioneer will resolve that dispute. And if any of our licensed colleagues are bidding on behalf of buyers, either in person or on the phone, we'll do our very best to point them out to you. Now, you might hear the phrase vendor bid today. A vendor bid is a bid placed by an auctioneer on behalf of an owner. It is always clearly identified to you, and it is always well below the reserve price. We simply use a vendor bid to keep things ticking along in the early stages of the auction if we have to. And so you can bid against a vendor bid with confidence. Finally, if you are that lucky last purchaser, you've got a couple of obligations. Of course, you pay your deposit, 10% of the purchase price, and you sign the contract. And when you sign that contract, ladies and gentlemen, you are acknowledging that you've received a copy of the approved REA guide. Righto, that's the admin out of the way as it relates to lot number 2 and further. Now, lot number 1. It is an auction brought forward. It is number 31 Lindsay Street in St Albans. It's been brought to the market by Jenny Rolton, of course famous for her professionalism and care through the campaign. I know you've met lots of fabulous people on this one, Jenny, such as the neighbourhood. We are biased, of course. We both, in terms of our workplace, call that home, and Jenny indeed calls the neighbourhood her home when she goes home in the evening as well. So she's a good local, and she knows good property. This is certainly one of them. It is 31 Lindsay Street, and you will be aware, bidders and buyers, that the vendors have received an offer in advance of the scheduled date. They've deemed that offer acceptable in all respects, and the property will be sold at that price to that purchaser unless there is further bidding. So you still have every opportunity to make this lovely home your own. You need only raise your hand. This is where the rules differ for this one. There is no reserve price per se. Rather, I'll announce that figure, or Jenny will announce that accepted figure or acceptable figure in a moment. And from that point, the property will be on the market. You can bid further if you so choose. I can still nominate the increments. I can still refuse bids, but I'm unlikely to get in your way too much. And you will not hear vendor bidding today from me, folks. It's up to you as to who will be the new owner of 31 Lindsay Street. Now, the property is more formally described as a freehold title, 529 square metres more or less, Lot 2, deposit plan 8432, settlement date the 27th of March 2026. You may well be working to a pre-agreed date. That's absolutely fine if it's in writing. And in bidding here today, you are acknowledging that you've read the further terms, you've taken the relevant advice, you've signed the most recent version of the purchaser acknowledgement form, and you've done your DD because it is offered on an as-is, where-is basis to you today, but it's in buyers. But what potential it has. Oodles of character, built in a time synonymous with that character flair, and I just think you've got a wonderful canvas, a platform to either invigorate this home. Hey, look, if the parcel is of more interest to you, no problem at all. Land banking, not uncommon in this neck of the woods. Such is the optimism about the future of this neighbourhood and, of course, our burgeoning central city, which is just down the road. So, Jenny, I'm at risk of going on forever. Let's get underway. What's the figure? $650,000. $650,000. Thank you, Jenny, at 31 Lindsay Street, bidders and buyers, as is, where is. How much was that? 20,000. That's Ali, my licensed colleague. She's licensed to sell today at 20,000 on the rise at 670, and away we go. We are selling today, bidders and buyers. Is there another 20 or straight to 700? Shout me a number. At $670,000 on the first call at 670. Plenty of potential, tons of sunshine through the home. I was just there this morning. Light and bright. What a great parcel at $670,000. Maybe try 5,000, folks. It puts you in front. But a new name goes on the title after many years of ownership. Our owners say goodbye to 31 Lindsay Street today. First call. Second call at $670,000. I seek 5. Third and final call. Can't be a one-bid wonder, surely. Ali, you're in the box seat here. Is that your client there? At 670, it feels like slow motion, ma'am. I'm going as fast as I legally can at $670,000. Any bit a bit? Or have I found my winner? Jenny, we're selling away at $670,000. Property's going. I'm not accepting late bids, bidders and buyers. Are we selling? It is. Gone and sold. Congratulations. Ali, great work. Jenny, as always, fabulous campaign. Pleasure to work with you. Thanks to our owners for the opportunity, and back with you very soon.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. We just have a change in the order. We're just going to move through to 29 Rochdale Street. It's a pleasure to be up here for that. It's brought to the market by Cindy Sinclair and Chloe Clark from our Mirabelle office. A very warm welcome to our owners. I must commend you on what a beautiful home you have and your beautiful garden. To the contract I take you, the property is more formally described as a freehold parcel, 759 square metres more or less, on certificate of title CB 4644. Settlement date is set down for the 25th of June unless you're working to a pre-arranged date, and the chattels remain the same as per the contract. Well, ladies and gentlemen, when I first arrived at this home, I was immediately struck by its presence. It stands proudly, it's elegant, and it's unmistakably substantial. But when I stepped inside, it truly resonated. There's an immediate sense of space, the wide hallways, soaring ceilings, excuse me, natural light pouring in from every angle. It feels calm, welcoming, and unmistakably like a proper family home. The living areas are generous and they beautifully connect. I could instantly picture family life unfolding here. All the doors were open, the children running out from the pool to the house. You'd be entertaining guests on that deck while you're enjoying all that lovely afternoon sun. Dinner's getting prepared in that stylish modern kitchen. It's the kind of home where Sunday excuse me, afternoons would effortlessly roll into Sunday evenings without anyone watching the clock. Upstairs, I heard another buyer, as she was walking around, say that this home just keeps on giving and giving. You've got 5 large bedrooms, or potentially 6 if you use one of those bedrooms as a study. 6 bedrooms. I don't think I know anybody with 6 kids. It exhausts me thinking about it, but what an absolute treat of having that luxury and that space to spread out. The master bedroom is a true retreat. You've got that gorgeous ensuite bathroom, the his and hers walk-in wardrobes, and that balcony that opens out. What a beautiful place to have a morning coffee or an evening drink. Outside, you've got secure gates, electric gates at the front, plenty of off-street parking and that good garaging there. You've got that heated pool there right in the heart of the section, and that garden, it just really is something out of a house and garden magazine. All the hydrangeas are in bloom. You've got immaculate buxus hedges. I imagine alfresco dining underneath the pear and the apple trees. No expense has been spared at this property. The home has been finished to a very high standard. Copper spoutings spoutings and flashing, that's the word I was looking for, flashings, and all the blinds and the decor is just beautiful inside. And the sought after Fendleton area, we know how popular this area is. You're so close to Boys High, there'll be no excuse for being late for school. Your Saturday mornings, you'll be walking to Monavale to get your coffee. Hagley Park's right there. It just doesn't get better than this. This is a rare opportunity, ladies and gentlemen. I've said enough, so I look for your opening bid at 29 Rochdale Street. Does someone want to start me away? Don't be shy. It's not a silent auction. Someone want to start me away with an opening bid? Good, strong opening bid. It doesn't happen. Usually. Shock me. 2-2. At 2.2, got Brendan there bidding with someone, one of my colleagues there. Good luck today, sir. At 2,200,000, we're away. Who would like to take me the 2.3, perhaps? At 2,200,000. Looking for 2-3 now. Is it just one in the race? 2-3 with Cindy on the phone with a buyer. At another 50, 250. At 2,350. Take me to 2.4, Cindy. Travelling these 50s, nice and easy. At 2,350. 2-4 now. Another 50, 450. 2-5. Keep that foot on the pedal. At 2,450,000 over here. I've heard the neighbours are great as well. At 2,450,000. Cindy, take me to 2.5. At 2,450,000. First call. Second call. Third call, you're shaking the wrong way, go this way. At 2.5, when will the next one become available? Very rare opportunity. It is absolutely stunning inside. at 2,450,000. Last chance. Look, I'm not going to vend or bid against you, Brendan. You are my highest bidder. What we're going to do is pause the auction and try and get you there. The auction is still open and live, Cindy. We'll be back with you shortly. Thank you.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, if we could have your attention, please. We go now to the new number 3 slot. It is 136B Hamilton Avenue. 136B Hamilton Avenue in Ireland. It is a freehold title, 596 square metres more or less. Settlement date the 18th of March 2026. You might be working to a variation, no problem at all. And your lot 2, deposit plan 510882, brought to the market by the dynamic duo from the Fendleton office, Jack and Jan, Marshall and Morley, the people with the lovely, what are they, M&Ms? Or a knockoff, but gosh, they taste great. Are they? No, the real deal. The real deal. M&Ms at every open home. Hey, they do list some good property. This, for me, is a real gem, bidders and buyers. We know the popularity of Hamilton Avenue. It is, year in, year out, a popular spot. Perhaps that's because of its convenience to wonderful tertiary education options, certainly wonderful school zoning. You've got your Burnside High School, the Boys and Girls High Schools of Christchurch as well, and really equidistant to everything you want to go to, whether it's amenities, whether it's eateries. Look, I just think this is super convenient and overall a very quiet street. The home itself was originally built in the 1990s, which shocked me, to be honest, because it certainly had an overhaul. It looks to me to be new, and certainly it's got a wonderful feel of new fixtures and fittings throughout. I tell you what, it's got some of that 90s character charm though, the coved ceilings, some of the timber elements. So I just think this is a wonderful balance of some of our favourite parts of architecture from this era, plus modern construction, and it is drenched with sunlight throughout the day. And what a wonderful floor plan, Jack. I'm not surprised you've had good interest. We know the neighbourhood's good, bidders and buyers. The only question is who's joining it. So let's get underway here at 136B Hamilton Avenue in a beautiful suburb. Who starts me away with an opening bid? Is there, I don't know, is there 650, 680? What do you say? If it's not your bid, it'll be mine, ladies and gentlemen. Start me away. First bidder, statistically, the winner more often than not. Does that tempt you? All right, then, a vendor bid at $650,000, ma'am. Thank you for laughing at my jokes. Can I congratulate your bid? What do you reckon? Do you want to get involved? At $650,000, who takes me to $675,000? Or maybe straight to $700,000, bidders and buyers, don't be coy. Now's not the time. If what we think is going to happen in the market, you've got to act quick. At $650,000, all right, then, a vendor bid at $675,000. That's my second. Invite you to join the fray at $700,000. $700,000. John Fulton, nice to see you there. At $700,000, I seek $725,000, maybe something stronger, bidders and buyers, at $700,000 going once. Twice at $700,000. $750,000, nice to meet you. There we go, sir. Fashionably late, good to have you in the mix at $750,000. At $750,000 now against you there, John, at $750,000. On the first call. Sir, are you bidding? Hello, sir. Sir, can I insist on $20,000? Would you take me to $770,000? All right, at 770, I appreciate that, sir. It's 770 now against you, gentlemen. It's 770 the bid. Is it 790? Straight to 8. What say you? 800. Now, that's a good bid there, sir. Very astute move at $800,000, sir. What's the response? What's the retort? At 800,000, I'll take a 10 now if you'd like, sir, if it makes you more comfortable. At 800, I have. Back of the room, but out in front. 810. I thought you might say that at 810. Offer you the same courtesy, sir, but those good punchy bids certainly causing delay here at $810,000 on the first call. I count 3 times. Second time now at 810,000. Another 10 at 820. He's subscribing to your strategy, sir. Maybe you should take his original one. Take me straight to 850. What do you say? At 820, or is it just 830, sir? John, we love a comeback story. What's happened? Taking a lunch break here at $820,000. First time at 820. Second call. How much, sir? 5,000 more. Okay, we'll work with you at 825. At 825. Took some time there. 835. It's a $10,000 bid. I commend it at $835,000. Is it another 5, sir? At 840. At 840, I heard you there. Okay, great. At $840,000. 850's calling, sir. If that's this gentleman's budget, you better get there first. At 840,000. Another 10. Great work at 850,000. Never count John Fulton out. At 850,000, what say you, sir? 5,000, can I say? What about 2,500? Can I tempt you? At $850,000, all done in silent, any better bid? Sir, come back in a few weeks' time and pay more. Stop the clock today. Would you give me 2,500? Okay, at 852,500. I wish the people in my life were as agreeable as you, sir. At 852,500, sir, no longer your bid? 855. Okay, no problem at all at 855. That's a change of pace, sir, there. Maybe that's encouraging for you. At 855, he holds the lead, he holds the bid. Can I say 857 and a half? You said no last time, sir. Are you sure? My job is to mitigate your regret. At $855,000, John, are we bidding? All done in silent. Any new interest? At 856. Now take encouragement from that bid. If he sees value, that man knows real estate at 856, 860. Good work there at $860,000. And against you, John, at 860. Is it a 1? Is it a 2? Is it a 10? Those are your options. Oh, okay. First call, second. 861, sir. 865. $865,000. At 865,000. Sir, 2 people see a higher value than you. In theory, you could sell it to them tomorrow, sir, if you change your mind. But again, at 865, I'm sorry, sir, first call, second call at $865,000. John, third and final call. If there's another one, now's the time. Otherwise, we pause, have a quick chat with this gentleman here. Got to give due respect to this man here, John. 5 seconds. Let's go at 865. Any better bid? One more at 8, clickety-click, 66. 2 more at 868. Oh, you had the bid before I did. At 868, and conversation here, Jan, at 868. At 868, the call. Against you, John. First time, you probably think I'm going very slow, so second call at $868,000. At $868,000, third call. So many good school zones. In theory, you could get expelled once or twice. You'd have options at 868. You know something about getting expelled, George Lill, at 868? I guesstimate. Any better bid? Where is he? Johnny, 1,000? All right, I'm just going to take a quick pause and take some instructions from my owners. I'll be right back.
Kia ora and good morning, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Daniel Pengelly. I happily take you to our next property in the catalogue. It's my exciting opportunity to take you now to Hamilton, not Hamilton, city of the future, but Hamilton Ave in Ilam, wonderful sought-after street and suburb. This is number 118 Hamilton Avenue in Ilam, brought to the market by Ali Franks to my left and Karina Gray to my right. I know you've been very busy there, over 100 groups through. Good luck to you today. Good luck to our owners. Now, the property itself, more formally described as an estate in freehold, comprised of 936 square metres, more or less, described on Lot 7, deposited plan 14334, all contained and described on that record of title that Ali and Karina have made available to you over the last 3 weeks of the campaign. Now, settlement, that's proposed for Wednesday, the 8th of April 2026, or any other date mutually agreed in writing already with our owners. Now, the list of chattels, that remains unchanged, and I do take it that you have read further terms 23 through to 26. You bid, you buy on the basis that you have read and accepted those further terms. Now, what do we have on offer here? Quiet rear section, that lovely automated gate at the end of the driveway, ensuring that you've got that peace and quiet and privacy. You've got garaging there, plenty of space for the off-street parking, space for the trailers, the accessories, and of course that impressive colonnaded entranceway there, just making a bit of a statement to your guests when they first arrive. Oh, thank you so much. Oh, I've got double hammers today. We're wanting to sell it twice, Ellie. Very good. There you've got multiple living areas here. This, to me, the absolute quintessential part of this home. I counted almost 6 different zones here. You've got the open plan kitchen, the large formal dining space. You've got a sitting room on the east side. Maybe it's an office, maybe it's whatever you want to be. On the west side, that lounge area. Then you've got the cosy media room tucked around the side with that gas fireplace. Out on the deck, the Johnsons and Cousins, fully automated louver. Not just the top, ladies and gentlemen, the 3 sides, basically sheltering you in with what I think is essentially your 6th living area. This, to me, is a place to host the family, host parties, show off to your friends and family how much better your life is than theirs. That's what I would be doing if I owned this. Upstairs, you've got those 4 bedrooms, modern family bathroom. The owners tell me they've been here for over 22 years. That tells me it's very easy, very comfortable living here, fully double glazed, and the backyard, that is beautiful, straight out of a magazine as far as I'm concerned, that pruned hedging, creating that private sanctuary, and I was told very emphatically that we do need to talk about this backyard because it is the place that you play backyard cricket. 2 black caps have been trained here, so if you want to set your kids up right, this is the home to buy, because that's when you've got Christchurch boys, Christchurch girls and boys Burnside zones here, you're going to set them up right and they're going to become award-winning cricketers. So if you don't want that, don't buy this house. It's that simple. Right, where do we say go, ladies and gentlemen? 1.1. Ali, working with a buyer. Good luck today, sir. At 1.1. Lovely place to start. My suggestion from here, perhaps 50,000. Is there 150? Hello, sir. Very prompt there. Very good. Good luck to you today, team. At 150 and 50 at 1.2. The game of tennis has commenced at 1.2. Do we come back, or are you just going to take a pause, talk to the boss, sir? Up to you. At 50, no, there's no talking to the, oh, okay, I've started a fight there. At 1.250, do we go 1.3? 1.3, there we go. And I'm just gonna keep going like this. Sir, what do we say? Do we go to the 50? At 1.350 now. 20, cutting down at 1.370. Do you match fire with fire? 30 on top, take me to 1.4. Welcome in, team, good luck. Working with my licensed colleague there at 1.4. At 1.4 at the back. 20. At 20, 1.420 now. Do we go 50, sir? 20. At 20, at 1.440. Haven't forgotten about you, team. Now talk to the boss, all right? At 1.440. Sir, do we go 60? Give you time to consider. At 1.440 in the lead. At 1,440,000, I look for 60. First time then. At $1,440,000. 20, Pierre, good luck to you and your buyer there, entering the race now at 1.460. 80 beckons, sir, but up to you, talk to your team. At 1.460 against you now. You look like you'd be proud of having some cricketers in the family, sir. 10 more, a little bit early for 10 Pierre, take me to 80. 20 more, there we go at 1,480. I look for 1.5. 1.5 now. What do we say, sir? At 1.5 with Pierre and his clients at $1.5 million. First time then. Second opportunity. Third final time at 1.5. I'm not permitted to sell to you at that level, sir, but we're going to pause the auction unless I see further bidding. It's now or never, sir. At 1.5. 10, happy to work with you in 10, sir. At 1.5, 10 and 10 more and 20. Straight back. Be rest assured, sir, he didn't hesitate. He sees the value there. At 1.5, 20, do you go 30? At 1.5, 30 and 40 now. At 1.5, 40, sir, the 50 beckons. At 1.5, 40. What do we say, sir? Give you time. At 50. Very considered bidding, sir. I'm very impressed here. At 1,550. Pierre, where do we say? And 60. At 1,560,000. Talk to the team, sir, but otherwise I pause here at 1,560 for the first time. Second call. Third final opportunity, sir, but otherwise I pause here. We have a conversation. We might sell it. We might have conversations. You might not get another chance. You're okay at that point, sir? No problem. Thank you for your bidding today. The auction is open and live and paused at 1,560,000. And we'll be back with you shortly to take you to Fendalton.
get whatever she put her mind to. Late night hours up the hill, serving coffee to strangers, talking about revenue. She kept dreaming of a world big enough for everyone, but she knew it must rain before it grows. She kept dreaming of the day butterflies survive the wheel, even though she got knocked down and never showed. Dear Lily, where'd you go? Where's your heart at? Why'd you fall back? Lately your afterglow is shining brighter, waking up in an easy egg. I remember her in songs, decades old, but it doesn't matter. Stumble across old memories, try to recall before they all shatter. She kept dreaming of a world big enough for everyone, but she knew it must rain before it grows. She kept dreaming of the day butterflies survive the wheel, even though she got knocked down and never showed. Dear Lily, where'd you go? Where's your heart at? Why'd you fall back? Lately your afterglow is shining brighter, waking up in an easy egg. Where did you go? Where's your heart at? Why did you fall back? Lately your afterglow is shining brighter.
Attention, please. Good morning. Nice to see you all. Thank you for your patience. If you are just joining us, welcome to the Holmwood Auction Room. I turn your attention back to 136B Hamilton Ave in Ireland. We left the room on a live bid there at 8:68. There's some good discussion outside of the room. Where's my prospective purchasing party? Where are they? Here we are, and we've got an increase there, gracious increase to 885 with the view to purchasing the property. I'll just get you to confirm that bid for me there with a nod. Fabulous, and our owners are saying at that level we are putting it on the market, and it is very much for sale, bidders and buyers. It is on the market and selling at $885,000 if there's no further bidding. That's it for today. New name goes on the title. First call at $885,000. How much? One on top. And 886, and 7, I should say, at 887. Line them up, John, at 888 if you'd like. At 887 is the bid there. No, we're at 885, and then 6, and then 7. Yep, at 887. One on top at 888. 890. Now that's good work at $890,000. I commend it. At 890 the bid, I'm selling, and 891. At 891. 895, I love that. At 895. This is going to happen more often in the auction room this year, folks. Better to buy today at 895, in my opinion. 895, first call against you there, John. At 900. Nice strong round up there. Folks, the letter from the bank could say 900. 901 could be a champion move. At 900,000 I have. 902. At $902,000. On the market, I'm selling at 902 if there's no further bidding. First chance at $902,000. Second call at 902. All done in silent, are we done, are we sure? At $902,000, not $500. Third and final call at 902. It is going, folks, it's over, you've got it. It's gone and sold. You'll be ever so relieved. Hey, congratulations. Enjoy your time at that address. To our owners, thanks so much for the opportunity. Jack and Jan, as always, wonderful campaign. Back with Hinau Street soon. Just a quick announcement, folks. As you may have noticed, this is not the new Avatar movie we're playing. We've just got a wee technical issue, and so we'll resolve that, come back to you with some bidding you can see. Bear with us. DJ music. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thanks very much for your patience. Welcome back, one and all, and let's get on with today's catalogue. It is a fabulous home at 39 Hinau Street in Fendalton, brought to the market by Jack and Jan. It's their second offering of the day. I know you've had a good campaign here. It's such a fabulous property to visit, and the types of people that reside in this neighbourhood are just wonderful. It is really high quality property. More on that in a moment, but first I turn your attention to the contract. It is a freehold title, a very, very generous 875 square metres of highly valuable freehold land. Lot 2, deposited plan 311061, and your settlement date the 26th of March 2026. If you've got a different date signed off and agreed with the vendors, no problem at all. Now, you would have just seen that commanding staircase. It is the most wonderful first impression. I thought it rather appealed to my ego, actually. I mean, when you own a staircase like that, bidders and buyers, you know you've made it in life. The rest of the home is equally impressive. Wonderful configuration, great separation of spaces between the bedroom accommodation, the living, the dining, that kitchen. Absolutely gorgeous and modern in every respect. Super, super sunny throughout the ground floor, and the same is true upstairs. Opulent bathrooms, a commodious accommodation, and every fixture and fitting. At every corner you can see that there's been no expense spared and a lot of attention to detail. And I just have to say, as I said to our vendor Jan, it's great to market and sell a home that has personality, and this has tons of it, bidders and buyers. Look, if you choose to make a few changes to suit your personality, that's fine, but the fundamentals here are so sound. On a private rear parcel, very valuable location. Need I say more? Let's get underway. Jan, at 39 Hinau Street. Don't start me at 300,000, it won't work, bidders and buyers. Who starts us away? I look for that opening salvo, a lamp lighter. This is good real estate, bidders and buyers. Is there something perhaps around 1.8? Don't let me limit you. If it's not your bid, ladies and gentlemen, it'll be mine. At $1.8 million in a vendor bid at 39 Hinau Street. Great school zones. Christchurch's most popular shopping precinct, just a hop, skip and a jump away. But at $1.8 million, that's a vendor bid. Where was that? Ben, are you trying to take my bid? Very well then, at 1.8, you're lucky I like you, Ben Ban, my licensed colleague at $1.8 million, who takes me to 1.9. At 1.8, he's at the back, but he's in the box seat at 1.8. That's a very, very low price. That's better at 1.8. 1.8 is there, 1.9, but it's in buyers. If it's not you, as I said, it'll be me. At $1.8 million, first call. Second call at 1.8. Third and final call at $1.8 million. All right, I'll go easy on you folks of Endor bid at 50,000, then at 1,850,000. Encourage you to come into the mix at 1.9. Ben, it's your bid if you'd like it. Look at that ample garaging. Oamaru stone for your peace of mind, a real point of difference. I just think it looks ever so substantial and certainly stylish at $1,850,000. Folks, have we fallen asleep here? What's going on? Are we here to bid and buy today? Would you bid me 1.9? Ben, how do we respond? At 1.850? 1.9, that's good work at 1.9. He knows good real estate. Not afraid to claim it at 1.9. I seek 50,000 on the rise. First call at $1.9 million. High quality joinery, it's warm, gas fires there as well. Superb climate in this home. Second call at 1.9. Third and final call. Are the bids on the screen? Oh, there it is. How much was that? 1.95. It's Carrie Lee, my colleague, isn't it, there at 1.950. Good to see you. It's a sea of famous real estate agents. I'm not surprised. How much? 2 mil. That's good. He rounds me up to $2 million. This is wonderful real estate, ladies and gentlemen. The people watching this from Auckland on the live stream cannot believe how cheap this substantial home is. They're probably weeping. So bid away today at $2 million. At the back of the room, first call at $2 million. Second call, 2.1. Now that's a great bid there, ma'am. Looking to take control of the process at 2.1. Good understanding of value here at 2.150, I hope, at 2.150. Would you say 2.2 for me? Bids against you on the nod. She says 2.2. Is it another 50 there, Ben, or maybe something stronger? But at 2.2 I have. Bids over here. Another 50 at 2.25. And 2.3, did you mean, ma'am? 2.3, that's excellent, at $2,300,000. We've got a group of people here enjoying the show at this stage at 2.3. Can't help but think they're ready to pounce at 2.3 at this level. Should be easy. What's the response there? We're going to fight fire with fire at $2,300,000. Another 50 at 2.350. 2.4. Great work at 2.4, ma'am. I can read your mind already. We'll get along just fine at 2.4. You hold the bid at $2,400,000. I congratulate you on such a wonderful choice of home at 2.4. Look at that picture. It's Insta-worthy. Can I say 50,000 for you, Ben, and your clients there at 2,400,000? 50. Oh, hello, hello. Nice long conversation. They've come prepared and they've made an entrance there at 2,450,000. That should encourage you folks. You know it's popular property. It will be when you go to sell it. If you sell it at 2.45, can I say 2.5 on your behalf or your 2.5, madam? 2.5. Like your style at 2.5 now, folks. Don't be a one-bid wonder. Not today, not on my watch at 2.5. The property's too good for that. At 2.5, it's the my lady's bid here at 2.5. Ben, I'll take 25 if it's easier for you. At 2,500,000. Going once at 2.5. Second call. She's saying, hurry up, I can hear it. Third and final call at 2.5. Danny Liu? 25. 25. Nice work there at 2.5 and 2.5. Another 25? Madam, you're already bidding on a more valuable property. What about 10? One more? 5 more. 2,530. You may never regret it. At 2.5 and 30 now, bids against you folks. Ben? 10 more. 10 more at 2.54. Would you call it 2.550? Give me 20. 10 more. All right, then. Don't take my advice at 2.540. 5 more at 2.545. And a conversation there, Jan, at 2.545. Nicola, just confirming that bid 2.545, change of instructions. We are on the market and selling. I can scarcely believe it. My owners love this home so much. I know they've been reluctant to say goodbye. So many happy memories. You'll get to make your own. You'll get to write your own story here at 2.545. Bids over here. And I'm selling away. Once called at 2.5 and 45 and 10, was it? 10 more at 2 and 555. 555. You should be an auctioneer, Danny. at 2 and 555. Great voice at 2555 and just the one. I don't think you're going to chase them away with that. What do you reckon? 2556, we'll give it a go. 2556, maybe something strong, folks. Shake them off. As Taylor Swift says. Is that what she says? 2.56, and 60. 5 and 60. 2.56. Thanks very much. Got your bid there. Locked and loaded, thanked and banked. Madam, oh, look, you've got to be a little bit uncomfortable to buy good property sometimes. I can't see how you'll regret it. The value's right here. Somebody else wants it too at this level at 25 and 60. 25 and 61. Start thinking about that next move. And what was that? One more. Now, there's a change of pace, folks. They've come right down again to 1,000. That's got to be encouraging at 25 and 62. First call. Ben, come on, shock us. Get back in the mix. Second call at 25 and 62. I'm selling. Their name goes on the title. You can change that. Third and final call at 563 and 64. 2, 5, 6, 4. Not quite sequential, but certainly consequential. Somebody's going to own the house today at 25 and 64. I'm selling. Once called at 25 and 64. Second call. Another one. 565 and 66. I'm a bit confused here, Nick. Bear with me. I think 66 was their bid, was it? Cool. We didn't have 66 here? Good. 60. I didn't the last time. You were wrong the last time. Thank you. Yeah. Better to check. What was your bid again? I thought I heard 2.7. All right, then a 25 and 66. Madam, 5, 6, 7 sounds fabulous. In a row. What do you reckon? 2, 5, 6, 6 the bid. Last chance. I'm calling it away. First, second, third and final call at 2, 5 and 66. All that shopping, ma'am, all those shoes. Are we sure? It is going. It is going. You've been wonderful. I commend you. Folks, I think you've got the chocolates. Ben, do you want to stun us? It is going, going it is. Gone and sold. Congratulations. Nice to see you, Mr. Wong. Hey, commiserations. Stick with Carrie. She'll find you your right home. Ben, as always, great work. And I'll get you a chocolate shortly, my friend. Jack and Jan, as always, fabulous campaign.
Electric gates, manicured gardens, a very welcoming entrance. It really sets the tone from the get-go. Single level, beautifully appointed, and everything flows so effortlessly. There's a genuine sense of space and comfort. It feels solid, very thoughtfully designed and created by someone that truly understood how families live. Knowing that it was built by a builder as his own home should really give you confidence. You can see and feel the quality, generous room sizes and careful detailing, all finished to a really high standard. The kitchen is the true heart of the home. I could see that huge big bench top there. I could see family gatherings would be enjoyed there. You've got top-notch appliances in there. It's a space that naturally draws people in. I could see family dinners simmering away and kids doing their homework around the island. 2 spacious living areas which connects families together or separate you if you'd like. Comfort is assured all year round. You've got heat pumps, you've got gas fire, and you've got that underfloor heating. I know the owners have really enjoyed that underfloor heating. And also when you've got teenagers staying, and they have got the teenagers there, that gas, solar hot water comes in really handy, so you won't run out of hot water. And the garden, well, it's simply just superb. It's so elegant. You've got, I actually couldn't find a leaf out of place when I was there. And you've got those veggie gardens at the back, really handy to have. The location's impressive, easy access to the motorway. You've got the Northland Super Centre. I know the owners really enjoyed this semi-rural outlook there. You've got the raspberries across the road, Christmas tree. You won't have to go far to get your Christmas tree. It's just such a fabulous location, and they're hard to come by, these single-level homes in Northwood. So I've probably gone on a bit, but I look for your opening bid. I know we've got some exciting buyers here. So does someone want to start me away with an opening bid at 144 Hussey Road? Silence. Usually the person that opens is the person that wins. 1.3. Matt there bidding on behalf of a buyer there. Good luck to your buyer, Matt, at 1,300,000. Who goes next? At 1.3. We can travel in 25s from here. Is there 1,325? Just one bidder today? I don't believe it. First call. Second call at 1.3. Third call at 1.3. Well, I'm going to place a vendor bid then at 1,325. Invite you back at 1,350, Matt. At 1,350 on the nod. At 1,350,000. Easy access to the motorway. Wonderful location. It's a really nice community to be part of for Northwood. You'll be friends with the neighbours in no time. At 1,350. First, second, third call. Well, Matt, I'm not going to keep vendor bidding against you. We'll just pause the auction and we'll try and get your buyers there. The auction is still open and live, ladies and gentlemen. So if you have a change of heart, please let us know. So the auction's paused at 1,350,000. We'll be back with you shortly.
All right, bidders and buyers, ladies and gentlemen, friends and family, thank you very much for your patience. We go now to Hornby, And Mr. Ravi, would you come and stand here, please, and get some great free marketing via the live stream at holmwood.co.nz. Wait until you get a load of this jolly character, fabulous agent, such a magnetic person, and that's why we've had many, many people through this property, bidders and buyers. I tell you what, this is a great way to start your real estate journey. Could be a superb downsize as well, possibly a very reliable investment considering the convenience of this location. It is 69A Amy's Road in Hornby. It is a cross-lease and fee simple title, flat 2, deposit plan 71426, and your settlement date the 10th of April 2026, that being a Friday, and it's your lucky day because this is built, of course, with that brick facade. If it's brick, give it a tick. People like our grandparents tell us to buy this type of property when you're starting your journey because it offers relatively easy maintenance schedules. And within the home, look, you'd be hoping for a sensible floor plan. That's absolutely the case here. You've got a wonderful sunny living space connected to that dining and kitchen, a gargantuan master bedroom, so big there currently are 2 double bedrooms in there and space to do cartwheels in between them. So I'd call that a pretty bloody big master bedroom, if you'll excuse my language. Hey, you see there that wonderful decking area there? I can imagine easy evenings with friends or family enjoying a cup or a glass of wine. A second bedroom is a great size too, internal access garaging if I'm not mistaken. And all in all, bidders and buyers, you're, a couple of 100 metres from Dress Smart? Bidders and buyers, ladies and gentlemen, what more could you want? This is value, value, value at every turn, Ravi. You may step down, my good friend.
3 minutes from KFC.
3 minutes from KFC, says Ravi. Very, very crucial. Let's get underway here at 69A Amy's Road. And by the way, our owners, wonderful, hard-working people. You couldn't buy real estate off nicer people. Let's get underway, bidders and buyers. Is there an opening bid? Is there 440 perhaps? Maybe something stronger. Here's a lady who knows good real estate. Lisa, you want to have a bid? What do you say? All right, then I'll place the vendor bid at $450,000. If you are here to bid and buy, ladies and gentlemen, now's the time. You've got a 10-minute head start on the conditional market. Take your opportunity. At $450,000, I seek 20 on the rise. First call, second call. Looking for a good investment. Third and final call at $450,000. I'll place that bid then at $470,000. Ravi, this is really easy at these levels for me to do on behalf of my owners at $470,000. Beautiful twilight shot. Gosh, great photographer. Who chose the photographer? It was none other than the listing agent, Ravi. I've got to say, that's a stunning shot there at $470,000. First call, second call, third and final call. Every possible amenity, eatery, shopping option is in this neck of the woods at $470,000. Ravi, I don't see any unconditional bidding here today, but what a wonderful opportunity for the conditional market. Bidders and buyers, before I tell you my vendor's pricing instructions, let me just remind you of what's on offer here. You are really a hop, skip and a jump to Hornby Hub, to the airport. It's very convenient. KFC, importantly, for that zinger. And how's this for a zinger, bidders and buyers? The vendors have opted to price the property sharply at $529,000. Take that and give the call to Ravi. Let's get this home pre-sold. All offers presented on Monday at 4 p.m. Make sure you give Ravi a call today. Won't last long. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, moving swiftly along, we go now to Maireho. What a wonderful suburb. This is number 4, Pamir Street, I should say. And certainly a unique street name. I think that's great, a little bit of a point of difference. You'll never forget it once you've heard it. And this home, I think this is a fabulous opportunity for those either looking to get onto the property ladder or looking to create a family oasis. It is in fabulous order. And it really is great Kiwiana real estate. It is number 4, Pamir Street in Maireho, Christchurch, freehold title. And we've got a 614 square metre freehold parcel, lot 146, deposited plan. Excuse me, could the Ray White agents in the corner please pipe down? Thanks very much. And deposit plan 14046. And it's been brought to the market by Tom Chamberlain and Richard Dawson, of course, from our Ireland 2 office. I know they've really enjoyed working with our owners. These are really great people as well. It's all good people today. And so let's move on. The settlement date there, the 11th of March 2026. You might be working to a pre-arranged date. That would be absolutely fine. But you can see there the home sits proudly on its parcel. It's got oodles of that character flair synonymous with its era of construction. It's been lovingly maintained for our owners. It's been a dream. I'm sure the same will be true for you. Really great first impression with that gorgeous fence. Folks, you may look to add your own flair, enhance in ways that fit in with your vision, but the fundamentals here are so good. I don't like saying it's got good bones, but this truly does. Inside there you can see a lovely open plan living space with the kitchen as well there. Great back area in the garden, certainly the front as well, so it offers options at any time of the day, whether it's a bit of backyard cricket or hosting a party. By all accounts, the neighbours here are just lovely, so I commend you for being here. If you've got interest, let's get underway here at number 4, Pamir Street in Maireho. I look for an opening bid or offer. Who starts us away? Not for sale at 600,000. Should be an easy bid there, folks. Is that where we say go? All right, then a vendor bid at 600. At 600,000, first call. Second call for number 4 at 600,000, third and final call. I'm going to advance the bidding then to $630,000, bidders and buyers. I seek your input at 650 or 60. I'll let you decide, but at 630 the bid is with me. Once called, great proximity to all sorts of fun and adventure. Bottle Lake and all of that stuff's not too far away. You've got golf courses. Hey, you head south, you're into the central city in short order. Plenty of great restaurants in this neck of the woods as well. First, second, third and final call at 630. Final vendor bid from me at $660,000. Now's the time, bidders and buyers. Stop the clock. Buy at auction. It's the best place, the best time to buy. First time at clickety-click 66. Second call. Third and final call at 660. Where's Tom? Tommy, I don't see any unconditional bidding here today, but another great opportunity for the wider conditional market. We're going to lift that bid to 680. Bidders and buyers, it's clearly not for sale at that price at $680,000. And we will go ahead and pass the property back to Tom. Let me just remind the good people what's on offer. I promise I won't go on forever, folks, but this is great character home in great order. It offers opportunity for enhancement if you so choose. But the fundamentals here are really great. It is, as our parents and grandparents call it, a box ticker. So make the call and act quickly, I would suggest. Tom, you've got interest already queued up. Is that the case? Yep. Give Tom Chamberlain a call today. You won't regret it. Property's passed back with you soon.
Kia ora, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. If I could have your attention now, I happily take you to our last property in the catalogue. That is 51 Mayfield Avenue in St Albans, brought to the market by Jack Marshall and Jan Morley, or Marshall as I like to call them affectionately, in the office. Now this property is in St Albans more formally described as an estate and freehold, comprised of 468 square metres, more or less, on Lot 1, Deposit Plan 4432, all contained and described on that record of title that Jack and Jan have provided to you over the last 3 weeks of the campaign. Now, the settlement proposed by the owners is the 19th of March 2026, or any other date mutually agreed in writing with our owners already. The list of chattels, they remain unchanged, and I do take it that you have read and understood further terms 23 through to 26 of the contract. You bid, you buy on the basis today that you have read and accepted those further terms. Now, what do we have on offer here? Handsome weatherboard bungalow was the first vibe that I got from the street. You got that fresh white fencing, those fresh gates there, giving you that fully fenced yard for the children, the dogs to play, welcoming you in as that front deck with those sliders, welcoming you straight into the home. The open living area, that's really beautiful with that forest green wall, the wood tone flooring there. Kitchen, happily, it's large. The cabinetry, the bench tops, timeless and white. There is plenty of cupboard space to boot. The large family bathroom that's tied, features that deep tub for maybe the relaxing bubble bath or cleansing the bebés on the weekend after a day out at sports. Ducted heating to keep you comfortable at a nice ambient temperature. You've got 3 bedrooms here, all I would say at least doubles, Jack. Wonderful surprise here with this era of home to find the size of those bedrooms. The main bedroom also surprising me with that ensuite at the end. The all-important ensuite, I think, just to have that bit of sanity away from the rest of the family. The garaging shed space at the rear, copious outdoor entertaining yards and space. Now, I'm a bit of a hippie, so I do believe that homes have a vibe about them, and that sort of gets created by the people that it comes from. So I do need to warn you here, the people you're buying from, they're a family of artists, and so the home is filled with that sort of vibe. So you might find yourself spontaneously breaking into song in the shower, maybe making up bedtime stories to the kids, maybe doing a full interpretive dance show in the backyard to your guests. So just be warned that that may affect your lives in the future. So where do we say go for a life of creativity in St Albans? Throw it open to you. Where do we start? Happy to suggest a price then to welcome you in and give you encouragement. How about 660,000 on a vendor bid with me to get things started? Should be an exciting level. My suggestion, 20,000 from there. Who takes me to 680? It's all right, we're all just here to watch today, that's fine. Oh, hello team, good luck to you. Very tentative hand there, sir. It might be your first bid at an auction perhaps, but you nailed it, sir. Good bidding at 680. At 680, my suggestion. At 690, Jan, with a buyer on the phone. Respectfully, Jan, I'm looking for 20,000 at this point. Can you ask them if they'll take me to 700? And I'd love to welcome them into the auction too. But at 680, sir, in the front seat. Very good. At 680, I look for 7. Thank you so much, Jan. Wish them all the best. It's a beautiful home at 700. Sir, it's there now. It's your turn in the sort of this game. Would you go 720? That's my suggestion. I've got multiple nods there. Very good. At 720, Jan, 740 is what I seek next. Be my suggestion. At 720, though. Keep breathing, team. You're doing great. At 720,000. Wonderful location. People are always after St Albans. 730, Jan, you're determined to put me in my place today. At 730, I'll work with you in 10. Team, up to you. 740, maybe 750, but up to you. At 740, on the nod there, without hesitation, Jan. Convey that to your buyer there. Didn't hesitate at 740. 750 would be the next step. At 740,000 here. For the first time. At 740. Thank you, Jan. And 60, shall we say, team? At 60, very good. At 760, 770 would be the next step, Jan. Or perhaps you want to move a bit stronger at this point. Perhaps 780 might get you a bit ahead. At 760,000. Anybody else welcome it at any point? At 770 and 80, shall we say? I think you've got a plan here, sir, without hesitation, at 780. Good, always good to be prepared. That's how you win an auction, at 780. I would be bold, Jan. I'd be encouraging them to go for 800 and ignoring me, that's no problem. At 790, It's like I'm back at home with my partner. At 790, 800 team, shall we say? Talking to the advisors. 800's what I seek, team. That's my strong suggestion. And there we go at 800. There it is, Jan. You've got the proof. At 800. Very considered buyers here in St Albans. Sophisticated almost. At 800,000. Do we go 810, Jan? In the front seat, team, you're doing well. At 800. First time then at $800,000. Second opportunity. Third and well, we've been waiting all this time, sir. You sneaky devil. Welcome on in, sir. Good strategy. At 8:05, was it? At 8:05. Lovely move, sir. I like it. At 8:05. Team, you've got the reassurance you're buying well. It's desirable property at 8:05 with our third bidder. Where do we go to from there? 8:10. Matching fire with fire. I like it. At 8:10. Shall we say 15, sir? Or we can wait another 15 minutes for you for the next bid, I reckon, at 8:10. No problem. And Jan, also open for you too, at 810,000. 8:15. There we go, sir. That was much quicker than the last bid, sir. I'm looking forward to where you're going. At 8:15. 8:20 beckons. At 8:20. There we go. And 25, shall we say? 8:21, respectfully, sir, looking for 5 at this point. Talk to the boss beside you. Make sure she's happy. At 8, absolutely, 8:25. Keep listening to me and you're buying a house. It's that simple. At 8:25, 8:30, and 8:30. There you go, sir. You've got the reassurance. Not a mistake to change your mind from that 1 to the 5 at 830,000. 35 is my suggestion. 835, strong and bold. Team, you've got time to talk, but 840 beckons. At 835 here in the front seat, prime position at 835. Jen, how's your person on the phone doing? Do I need to talk about the house more? Remind them of this wonderful opportunity. And 840 on the nod. Jan, if your team bid again and they buy it, my owners are prepared to do a performance on the handover day of settlement. Okay, just keep that in mind at 840 here in the front seat. What do we say, sir? 845. Strong bidding. Whoever your advisor is, I think you picked a good one at 845. Team, 850, shall we say? 850. 850 here. People often stop on the round numbers. The banks often impose that on us all. So just keep that in mind. Might be worth testing at 850. We're on the market. We're selling. I'm picking up the hammer. Exciting news at 850. I'm selling here, even unless I see a further bid. 851. Happy to work in the one, sir. You're now in the front and I'm selling here at 851. 855. But bold with 4 on top at 855. Do we go the one again? No, all right, give you time, even for 500 team, at 855. Jan, it's playing for keeps now, at 855. First call, at 855. I think you've done it, team. I think we're buying a house today. Second call, even for 500. Are you going to regret it in the car on the way home later? Absolutely sure. You're back out to the open homes, dealing with Jack and Jan for the next 2 months. They're lovely people, but I get a bit bored of them, if I'm honest. At 855. Once, twice, third, I think I've just ruined my business. And third, final warning, I sell here, absolutely sure. Beautiful bidding team, Jan, all done. At 855,000, it's going. Congratulations, you got yourself a house. Beautiful work by Jack and Jan once again. Congratulations, wonderful bidding team. Work with Jack and Jan. I'm sure they'll find you another opportunity very soon.
Thank you for your patience, ladies and gentlemen. I take you now back to 144 Hussey Road in Northwood. We left the lectern on a live bid of $1,350,000. We've had some negotiations outside the room, and our lovely owners have said, Bridget, under clause 2.5, we are happy to withdraw the property. So we've got some lovely new owners that are going to be moving in. So I'm really, really delighted to say that the property has been sold. Congratulations. Congratulations to our owners as well. We'll be back with you shortly with an update. Thanks. Thank you for your patience, ladies and gentlemen, and to the viewers online. I take you now back to 29 Rochdale Street in Fendleton. We left the lectern on a live bid of $2,450,000. There's been some strong negotiations happening outside the room. Those negotiations are still underway. So at this stage, we're going to be passing the property in. So we will give you an update on that. So that wraps us up for the day. So thank you for joining us this week. Thank you to our viewers online. Congratulations to all our buyers and sellers today. We've got 20 auctions up next week, so we look forward to seeing you then. Thank you.